Hi guys, and welcome to the Iron Man 3 Marvel Legends Classic Iron Man review. So let's take a quick look at the packaging here. On the back, as you can see, there's two other figures in the wave, and then it comes with the right leg of Ironmonger. Pretty decent artwork there. Again, wish it had a bio, but doesn't really matter too much. And that's pretty much all for the packaging, so let's move on to the figure himself. So here it is, it's classic Iron Man, and it looks really awesome. As you can see, the red is the swirly paint that we see in quite a lot of Marvel figures now, and then we've got this nice shiny vibrant gold. It works absolutely perfectly. I'm glad that they didn't go with the yellow that they have done on this figure in the past, because this is a repaint of an older figure. So unlike that version where you got a Tony Stark head, we actually get this classic Iron Man head, which I absolutely adore because of the Marvel Zombies comic. I really do like that. And I have seen other videos where the black has been mispainted really badly, but mine is in the perfect places and looks really cool. And then we have this little head, which some other people would consider to be a better classic Iron Man looking head. I think it's pretty nice, but I do prefer the one that is already on there. And this one is actually the one that comes with it. It's the one that's on the artwork on the back and everything, and it's the one that comes installed on the figure. So nice detail on the arc reactor there, and those two little dots of paint too. It's like a kind of peach, and then we have the same colour on the hands as well, so that's very nice that they did that. But they have not painted the bottoms, and there's no peg holes, but there is a nice design underneath there. As you can see, the colours do really work well together. You've got nice swirls running through this. I absolutely adore this thing. This is awesome, and I do think that this is the best from all of these figures in this wave. So let's take a quick look at the articulation now then. Head can move left and right, and then up a good amount for flight and everything. I wish it could go a little bit further, but it doesn't matter too much. And then down a lot, which, as you might know, I love because I like dramatic looking down poses. And then in the arms we have the full rotation, we have up and down, swivel up the bicep, double jointed elbows, and then the wrists I really like because you can move up and down freely, as you saw, making a very good repulsor blast pose, because there's no handguard on the back, so you can get pretty good articulation there. And then obviously they rotate. So ab crunch now moves back a decent amount and front a decent amount, nothing too major there. So onto the legs now. These pods, unlike the Iron Patriot figure, these do not rotate, they simply just move out the way. But because of the soft rubbery plastic, you can get the legs to move out there. So obviously you've got in and out, and then you can, by moving the Y joint, move it forward. Now this one is really good. This is what I wish they were all like. Normally they're really stiff and you have to like dig your nail in and move them, but this is actually really very good. So I can freely, if I want to put it up and then down and then to the sides, I can freely do that. It works really great. Other side is a little more stiff, but it works just as good. And then we've got double jointed knees, and then up and down at the feet, and left and right. So overall this mold is incredible. As I said, it's my favourite from this wave, and boy would I recommend this figure. It is absolutely incredible. Bad points, I can't really find any. I would normally say that a bad point is that this thing has the wide jointed legs in it, but honestly on this figure it's great on mine. On some people's, yeah, it might be stiff. Then I would say that's a bad point. I do prefer the newer Marvel Legends versions of articulation, but for the most part I do really enjoy this mold. So if I just put him to the side here and bring across the Heroic Age Iron Man from the same wave, you can see old and new together. Very different designs, yet at the same time keeping a lot of the same aspects, and they look great together. You can see that here they have gone for a more bronzy kind of gold, and this is a much more vibrant gold. It absolutely suits it down to the T. It's really, really awesome. But what I would really love to see is this mould maybe revamped and given this kind of articulation, because as you can see, the newer Iron Man figures, they are a bit bigger, a bit bulkier, you know, they're a tiny bit taller, and that's obviously because they're going more for a very accurate size scaling next to their other figures, so that it does actually look like this guy is in a suit. So it would be cool to see this bulked up a little bit, tiny little bit taller and everything. So thanks for watching, guys. This is the end of the review. I would 100% recommend that you go out and buy this, because number one, they're going to be cheaper because they came out earlier in the year, and number two, because I think that this is the best figure from the wave. And I really think that everyone needs a classic Iron Man in their collection. So thanks for watching. There's a subscribe link at the top, or you can click below the video. And if you want to check out that Heroic Age Iron Man, then please go ahead and click on the link in the top left of the screen now. And if you want to see any other Marvel Legends figures, please go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned. So I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.